This is the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the inevitable one, Devin Stanford. How you doing, Devin?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm
doing good. How about you, man?
Hey, we're doing all right, dude. We're drinking Trulies again, as per usual to the gig for the Good Kraken show.
They're truly delicious.
Oh. You son of a bitch. You do that to me live? How dare you? How dare you? Oh my god. How's your day, dude? How's your day?
Oh, had a nice day of working. Took the dog out in the sun after work, and now we're here. I'm ready to discuss all the gaming news and everything we got going on.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening. I'm sure that we saw a lot of updates today while we were working our day jobs. It was popping off today with some of the stuff, dude. It's popping off, man.
Nice news drops, some good rumors floating around. Can't wait to see what we dive into here.
Yeah, dude. Now, real quick, because I know we were originally going to be planning on it later on tonight, but I don't know if we're going to get to it tonight. But unfortunately, my man Devin here got burned by the great Outriders. With the famed inventory wipe bug. How have you been healing since the other night?
I've been kind of sad. It sucks. It just sucks. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm probably going to start another character, but I can't even log in with that character at all. I maybe get into the game world for 5 seconds and it boots me and says I have no connection to the servers. I just hope I can get back in. I hope it doesn't happen to me again. I'm not completely turned away yet. Purely because the game's fun, but let's see how it goes. There's a lot of people hurting.
Imagine if the game wasn't fun though. Imagine if it you would have quit so quick, dude. You would.
Oh yeah, no, I would. That would have been uninstalled. It's got a good gameplay loop. So
right. Well, I mean, we're gonna be playing that a little bit more, and I'm planning on starting a new character with you, so we can do the grind together because we're a family here. We're family. Mm-hmm. That's what we do for each other.
Yeah, but we gotta help each other out.
Yeah, of course. And you know what? I don't mind too, because I feel like I've played the beginning of the game 5 times now, and it's been fun each time. So I don't think I mind too much. I think for this time I might jump on the Technomancer to be that support player for Uni,
I was thinking about doing the same. Maybe double Technomancer. There's turrets.
Maybe. I mean, if you do Technomancer, maybe I should do the Devastator again. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
We'll figure out when we get there, because tonight we're not talking about Outriders. Tonight we're talking about PS5 saving the day, PlayStation taking over our phones, and us finally getting the Gundam movie we deserve, because this is the Good Kraken podcast, a show for nerdy, marginalized people giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear every Tuesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and 1 p.m. respectively. If you're watching live, Blazar Quasar, Biscuit0317, and Average Larry R, you can submit questions and topics at tinyurl.com/gksubmissions to be a part of the show. If you're having a good time so far, you can watch us record the show live and ad-free by subscribing at twitch.tv/goodkrakenshow. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. If you've emptied your... we would love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for you guys. We're wanting to do more content. It would be awesome to be able to pay for some of the things that we need to pay for to keep this rotation going. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that's totally fine. You can support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch page and clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken and leaving a review there. Let's get into a couple announcements and planner work that we have here. Sad news for all of the world. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it, but unfortunately, a young man the other day by the name of Dante Wright has unfortunately been passed away and we want to show our support in any which way that we can. And the best way to do so is by helping finance this family that have unfortunately lost a loved one far, far too soon. We have a link to the direct GoFundMe for the Wright family to help support the family of Dante Wright Jr. Please go to the About section of our Twitch channel, donate there, click that link, find all the details that you need, let it go to a cause if you have anything that you want a cause to go to. So with that said, our Outriders First Impression stream episode is up now on YouTube and podcast services for your viewing and listening pleasure. Go check that out, watch that. Me, Devin, our boy Island Style, get down and dirty talking about our experiences in the first week of Outriders coming out. We were in love with it. Please be in love with it with us. On Thursday night, we are going to be doing another Outriders stream. You can catch that at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be me and Devin and our newest homeboy, which we're going to be getting to here in a second. This Saturday, we have twitch.tv's Wreck-It Raven on the show to discuss all of our nerdy pop media news, but also to talk about being a woman of color in the gaming space, her being recruited to the Radically Kind Gamers, and what her plans are for the future afterwards. Congratulations to Wreck-It Raven on her success. We also now... the big announcement here. We now have a full-time member of Good Kraken, another one. Everyone, please give a nice, warm welcome to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Logan. Logan, say what's up to the family, hello. My dude. How you
doing?
Hey, good to see you, man. Nice to have you on here.
It's good stuff, dude. How was your day, Logan? How'd your day go?
Oh, I'm busy as heck right now, moving into the new place, but we're getting settled in and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome, dude. We're happy to have you. Logan here is going to be taking care of all of our production needs as we go on to the future. Some moderation stuff we're going to be working on with them. We're glad to have him on the team. Logan, I feel like for the longest time I've known you, I've never actually known exactly how to pronounce your last name. Could you tell me what that is?
Yeah, so it's the simplest possible answer. It's Cheshire.
Cheshire, okay.
There's no extra sounds in there.
For sure. Okay, perfect. Cheshire. Because for the longest time, I thought myself it was like Cheshier or Cheshire or something like that.
Yeah, that's the classic pronunciation. But
classic. Yeah. Okay. Cheshier. Logan Cheshier.
Just imagine the I is not in it. Cheshire. You know what I mean?
Cheshire.
Yeah.
Cheshire. I love it.
Yeah.
Logan, dude, welcome to the family. We're happy to have you here. And everyone, give him a warm welcome. Say hi, and we're going to go ahead and move on into the show here. So, Devin, we have about 3 to 4 really big stories, depending on how our timing goes here. Lots of stuff to talk about tonight. Holy hell.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Our first news segment actually is going to be coming from the PlayStation blog, because PlayStation finally is putting out an update for the PS5 to finally be able to use external memory. So again, this comes from the PlayStation blog. This is a little bit of a daunting one, so please get ready for the ride, y'all. It reads like this. The first major system software update for the PS5 console is rolling out globally tomorrow and is packed with new features and improvements. Our team is passionate about enhancing your experience on PlayStation in every possible way, so here's a glimpse at what's coming for PS5, PS4, and the PlayStation app. Firstly, store PS5 games on compatible external hard drives now. With this feature, you can now transfer your PS5 games to the USB extended storage from your console's internal storage. It's a great way to extend the storage capabilities of your PS5 console, and you can seamlessly copy your PS5 games back to the console's internal storage when you're ready to play. It is faster to reinstall PS5 games from the USB extended storage than to re-download or copy them from a disc. Because PS5 games are designed to take advantage of the console's ultra high-speed SSD, PS5 titles can't be played from the USB extended storage. PS5 titles also cannot be directly downloaded to the USB extended storage. However, games that you transfer or copy back to the internal storage will automatically update when applicable. In addition, you can select which game modes you want to install, such as campaign or multiplayer, for select titles that support the option. As previously announced, the PS5 console will support storage expansion via M2 drives in the future. We're currently working on this feature and we'll keep you posted with any updates on PlayStation Blog. PS4 and PS5 players can now share play together while chatting in parties. This means PS5 console users can let their friends on PS4 consoles view their game screen, or even try out the PS5 games through SharePlayer and vice versa. Options include the ability to share your screen with a friend, pass your controller virtually to a friend, or pass a second controller virtually to play co-op games together. A selection of your friends' joinable game sessions will now appear on both PS5 and PS4 consoles, allowing for more gameplay opportunities together. The request to join option also serves as a shortcut to sending a game invite, reducing the time it takes for you to get into games with friends. Through the privacy settings menu, you can modify who can interact with you through parties, games, and messages. The game base menu has been improved for quicker access to important content and features. You can now easily switch between parties and friends to start chatting with your existing parties or see what each of your online friends is up to. In addition, you can turn off notifications on or off, for each of the parties you're in. You can now quickly disable in-game chat, which turns off your mic audio and the voice audio of other players. Additionally, you can easily adjust the individual voice chat volume of other players in the same chat, so you don't have to ask your friends to lower or increase their mic volume each time. Once it's enabled by developers, title updates for games will pre-download to your console if the automatic update setting is enabled, and your console is on or in rest mode. This will let you start playing the latest version of a game immediately after the update's release. With the ability to search your library or hide games from view, it's now easier to find content and personalize your view of the game library. You can now adjust the magnification of the screen to suit your preference from the settings menu. The level of trophies that result in automatic capture of a screenshot or video clip can now be customized, so you can now choose to only capture and save images, videos, and moments when you earn higher grade trophies like gold or platinum. We're also introducing a new player trophy stats screen where you can check out the summary of your trophy level and a status at a glance. We're also introducing a myriad of new features for PlayStation app to make it easier than ever to connect with your console experience remotely. Recently, we introduced the ability to save products in a wish list, get notifications when your friends are online, and change your console online status. In the coming weeks, we'll be rolling out even more, including the ability to join a multiplayer session on PS5 from the app, manage your PS5 console storage, compare trophy collection with friends, and sort and filter products shown in the PlayStation Store. You can download PlayStation app for free from Google Play and the App Store. Oh, that was a mouthful. Devin.
Yeah. Take a drink of Truly after that one,
I'm
man.
telling you, I'm definitely going to, my dude. Devin, you're not exactly a PlayStation guy, but I know you have plans to be getting a PlayStation 5 once the Slim comes around. What are your thoughts on this update?
Well, I think it's much needed. It's kind of funny to me personally, just mainly as an Xbox and PC guy, that some of the downloads can't just go straight to a drive that you have hooked up to your console. But you know, they got to support it because, man, the games are getting too big. I think Modern Warfare is what, 182 gigs or something like that. Just that game alone.
Ridiculous amount. A ridiculous amount.
Yeah. The thing that I am the most impressed with out of this PlayStation blog, I have some caveats about it, but is the screen share and the ability to play co-op games with your friends, even if they don't have a PS5. So I thought that was very interesting. I'd like to see how that all works when it comes around. My caveats about it would be connections, you know? So other than that, that's pretty much how I feel about it so far.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff here that I can see them like talking about as far as like integration. Some things are just sort of like expanded versions of things that the PS4 was already kind of doing, and I feel like they're kind of just they're sort of capitalizing on what they have done already and just making it a little bit better, which is always awesome. It's always a good move. There's some cool stuff. I mean, really, the highlight of this is the USB storage thing, because I know a lot of people were super bummed out about not having that available to them, while Xbox, on the other hand, had that available to them day one. And so it's like, Whoo, PS5 took a little bit of time to get this swinging back to us, but holy shit, man. A lot of people are going to be really, really happy about this, especially people that were, obviously early adapters of the PS5. I, unfortunately, am not yet. I'm going to be working on that, but once I do, I can obviously save my games in whatever way that I want to now. Another interesting thing here that I noticed was the share play capability, where before PlayStation 4 also had share play, which is the ability to let someone see what game that you're playing. You can let them take control of it, so on and so forth. One of the really interesting things here, and I don't know if PS4 did this, Logan, if you could actually find out for me when you get a chance, is whether or not share play allowed people to pass a second controller over to play co-op games together, which I think is a really interesting detail there, especially with games like It Takes Two having had recently come out as a couch co-op that a lot of people loved. I don't know. Does Xbox have something like that?
PS4 did not allow you to do that with the controller.
Okay, so that is a new thing. That is a new thing. Okay, cool.
And that's what I was alluding earlier with the screen share between the consoles, whether you have a PS4 or a PS5 and how that adaptability is that they're creating between that. Right. I mean, that to me is it's good to hear Sony hit a home run and get, some good advancement there. That's intuitive. That's good for us. Competition drives competition, and now we get a new type of technology available to us.
Right. Which is always good in 2021 when it comes to being, one of the greatest ages in history to be a gamer right now.
That's true.
It's some good stuff. Yeah, right. There's some really, really, really cool stuff coming our way here, and it makes me happy to see PlayStation kind of, finally giving us that up. It took them a while. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be devil's advocate here for them, taking a little bit longer than they probably fucking should have for this update. But they did it. They're doing it, man, and that's okay. Like they've got between the share play thing, doing share play while chatting in parties. That's a really cool integration there too. A lot of the stuff too that I'm noticing is stuff that has to do with the PlayStation app. That looks really cool as well, because I love using the PlayStation app from my phone. And there's some really, really cool stuff even I noticed from the most recent update that they did late last year or something like that. There's some really cool stuff that even I'm seeing here with joining multiplayer sessions from your phone, managing your PS5 storage from your phone. There's that integration of using your phone to control your console is such a cool detail to me. I don't know why I'm so sold on that, and why that just makes me feel all cute and giddy inside, but it hits the soft spot for me.
The share play, you have to have PS Plus, so that's $10 a month.
Okay, that makes sense. Most people that have PlayStations typically end up getting the PlayStation Plus thing anyways, because I don't remember where Xbox is on this, Devin. I'm sure you can attest to this, but can you play multiplayer games without Xbox Gold or Live?
You can if it's free to play. So Warzone and Fortnite and Apex and all that, you can play those games without having Xbox Live Gold now.
Okay.
Although they've recently just changed that within the last month or so.
Right. With the new Xbox Gold name change and stuff. That they originally did and then they took back because people were pissed off about it. Yeah.
Yep. No. But they made it so all apps, all free to play content is going to be available without Xbox Live, which, since you brought that up, actually, I remember them saying Halo Infinite, the multiplayer, was going to be free to play. So that's actually pretty interesting now that you remind me of that. But we'll have to get into that once that comes up again. But something to think about.
I see you. With that said, let's now that we're talking about PlayStation control off from your phone, let's get into the next news segment here. Sony plots big PlayStation push into mobile gaming. This comes from Wesley Yinpool from Eurogamer. Job advertisement for head of mobile PlayStation Studios, SIE, reveals plans for the successful candidate to focus on successfully adapting PlayStation's most popular franchises for mobile. Quote, "You will be responsible for building and scaling a team of mobile leaders and will serve as the head of this new business unit with PlayStation Studios," unquote. So what should we expect? Well, PlayStation's most popular franchises include Naughty Dog's Uncharted and the Last of Us series, Polyphony's Gran Turismo, Sony Santa Monica's God of War, and Insomniac's Ratchet and Clank. Perhaps we'll see mobile iterations as a result of this new push. Don't hold your breath, though. The job ad says a roadmap will need to be developed for a 3 to 5 year time frame. Sony already has a mobile publishing label called PlayStation Mobile Incorporated, which has published the likes of the PlayStation app, the PS Remote Play app, Endless Runner's Sackboy Run, Sackboy Run, top-down puzzle game Uncharted Fortune Hunter, AR app God of War, Mimir's Vision, and a handful of PlayStation 4 PlayLink titles such as Supermassive's Hidden Agenda and Flavorworks Erica. Interestingly, Sony has used PlayStation Mobile Incorporated to publish PlayStation games on PC, such as Horizon, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and the upcoming Days Gone. And who can forget the Xperia Play? This phone/handheld console hybrid produced by Sony Ericsson was once dubbed the PlayStation Phone and launched in 2011 with 60 games, some of which were PlayStation classics. These included Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Medieval, and Siphon Filter. Devin, what's that mean for you, dude? I don't know if you're into mobile gaming at all or not.
So I'm into mobile gaming into an extent. Like I play Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 7, stuff like that. So I have two different opinions on this matter.
Okay.
One is most watered down games on mobile that are based off an IP usually aren't the greatest in my opinion.
For sure.
Unless it's a full game. Now, my other opinion on this is Microsoft's been doing xCloud. I wonder if this has anything to do with them maybe even rebranding PlayStation Now into a more mobile friendly thing where they have their own version of xCloud. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards a little bit, because that seems to be the technology that's coming out around a lot nowadays. We got xCloud, there's Stadia, unfortunately. Then we have Amazon Luna, and I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure NVIDIA has their own streaming service too.
Shadowplay.
Yeah, Shadowplay.
Yeah.
So that it's already being rolled out by many different platforms. So me personally, my opinion behind all this is that might be the route that they're actually going.
That makes sense. That would definitely make sense, especially like in a position where they have to compete with Game Pass. They have to compete with Game Pass. Like they don't have any choice. They're gonna shoot themselves straight in the face and just might as well bury themselves here. Because and it's cool too, because I did see that there's some talk of PlayStation having an answer to Xbox's Game Pass, and that they're working on and that they're getting ready for. And something like this is pretty telling of a situation in which they could potentially be going after something like that.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I think I'm kind of reading between the lines on that one, and I think that's the route that they're going to go personally.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, like I said, they have to do something. They have to do something, whether or not it's exactly, integrating some kind of like PlayStation app that is, a direct sort of like recall of like what Game Pass is doing, or they take PlayStation Now and turn that into some kind of app where people can have open access to streaming newer games like they can with Game Pass. There's a lot of options that they can take that they have to do something. They can't just keep staying silent on this, With that said, though, I mean, even just kind of naming off a couple of things that they were talking about, with Uncharted, The Last of Us, Gran Turismo, God of War, and Ratchet and Clank, like those are all really big titles when it comes to first party PlayStation games. And just the mention of potentially getting some mobile focused content like based on those IPs is super exciting, because there's some really good games that have come from like the PS Vita era that would be really cool experiences on a mobile gaming platform.
Yeah, I unfortunately did not have a Vita. I always wanted one, but I did have a PSP. So yeah,
Yeah.
Crisis Core, baby.
Patapon. Did you play that?
Loco Roco.
Oh, Loco! You're speaking my language tonight, dude. I love it. Yeah, the PSP was an ancient gift that we did not deserve.
It was ahead of its time. It was definitely ahead of its time.
It was so ahead of its time. I miss it, honestly. I mean, I love my Switch, but the PSP was so cool. It was so cool back then.
The screen alone was like such a like having the screen just like on a handheld device was just so revolutionary because it was such a clear, good looking screen, and the games functioned as if they were on a PS3. You know, like there was so much really cool things that came out of PSP, and then just capitalizing on it with PS Vita. There was a lot of stuff that they could have done if they just didn't do it so soon. I feel like if the PSP would have come out like recently, like around to compete with Nintendo Switch, it would have done way better. Yeah,
they did the Switch first. I mean, look at the design of a PSP and then look at a Switch. It's the Switch Lite. That's what the PSP is.
I know, and it's disappointing because especially after the news that we got last week or a couple weeks ago that they're completely shutting down anything that has to do with like the PSP or PS Vita stores, and so it's like, you know, I'm hoping that little signs like this, like little moves like this, are a sign of them making some decisions like on the low key that are going to start benefiting them in the near future. Like we could get another handheld PlayStation product. We could. That is an option. This could be the answer to that as well too. You know?
I mean, if they integrate PS Now into a streaming service on mobile, I mean, they could end up making their own dedicated piece of hardware. It'll probably be a new Sony Ericsson style phone, you know, but it'll be dedicated for, you know, let's call it PS Now online or live or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, Microsoft had a partnership with Samsung, I'm pretty sure, for a phone dedicated for Game Pass.
I'm pretty sure they did too.
Yeah. I can't remember what model, but I know they had a partnership with Samsung, I'm pretty sure, over that. But, you know, I really hope they do it. You know, I didn't have a PS4 for that long through the last generation. If they came out with a service like that, I would totally use it. I am in that marketplace, you know. I don't have a PS5 right now. I would totally try it out.
You know what would be really cool too is have you heard of the Backbone? Yeah, that adapter for mobile gaming. Imagine PlayStation developing a PlayStation labeled one of those, something like that, to go with a service like PlayStation Now being a mobile device sort of streaming system, you know?
Yeah, and you know, the other cool thing is too, whether you have a PS4 controller, a PS5, or Xbox style controller, you can actually Bluetooth it to your phone, and you can just get one of those little mobile phone stands. I actually have one. I'll dig it out some other time, but you can you know, just attach your phone to your controller essentially, and use a controller and use your phone as a small screen. It works perfectly fine.
Yeah, I've heard some really good things about that Backbone though. There's been a lot of people talking about that thing. I'm like highly considering dropping that so I can do some mobile gaming myself. Because even if it's not mobile gaming, like there is still the screen controlling aspects that you can do on the PlayStation app, and I'm sure they have the same thing for Xbox too, don't they?
They don't right now. I know they plan on having it integrated, but they don't right now because I do use the Microsoft app a lot. You know, controlling my downloads and captures and stuff. But I would love to see it. I know that you can screen share to your PC. You can do that.
Yes. That's right. There's just so much cool shit coming when it comes to video games, man. The technological age that we're in right now is so fucking cool. It's cool, dude.
Look what we're doing right now.
I know, dude. I know. I'm so excited, man. It's like I said earlier, it is just such a good time to be a fucking nerd. You know, it's such a good time to be a video gamer. right now. It's so damn exciting. Devin, do you want to take on this next news story?
Oh, absolutely. This is right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Netflix is making a live action Gundam movie with Jordan Vogt-Roberts directing.
Woo!
And this is by Julia Alexander from IGN. Okay. This one has me really excited. Longtime Gundam fan here. So let's get into it. Legendary Entertainment and Kong Skull Island director Jordan Vogt-Roberts are teaming up to work on a live-action Gundam movie that will stream exclusively on Netflix. Details about the project operating under the working title Gundam are limited at this time. Brian K. Vaughan, The Last Man, Runaways, is writing a screenplay and will also act as executive producer. The movie will stream on Netflix globally, except in China, where Legendary will distribute the film. There is no set release date for the film yet. He's joined by Cale Boiter, who will oversee the project on behalf of Legendary and original Gundam studio Sunrise. Jason Young, director of the original film the original film at Netflix, will also oversee the project. In terms of the movie's actual plot, Netflix is staying mum. It's unclear if Vogt-Roberts' film will take place in the Universal Century, the same time during the original Gundam anime is set in, or if Vogt-Roberts and Legendary will take their influence directly from the show. Fans would expect gigantic battles as the armies of space colonies wage war of independence against those still on Earth. More details about the film's plot are expected to be released in the coming months. On paper, it's a perfect match for Netflix, Legendary, and Vogt-Roberts. Netflix has spent the last several years building up its own anime offering alongside developing big budget blockbusters. Netflix declined to comment on the film's budget when asked by IGN. Still, Gundam is a perfect combination of both. Having a movie like Gundam could help Netflix bring a batch of new subscribers and offer the type of must-watch movie to prevent current subscribers from canceling. Tapping into an active global fan base like Netflix did with its Witcher live-action series is also a smart move for the company. Yo. Okay. So, I am hype. I don't know what else to say. I'm just hype.
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go.
So I hope it's actually during the original just Mobile Suit Gundam. I hope it's during that timeline because that story is fantastic. I'm not going to give anything away. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. I know they have a bunch of Gundam stuff on Hulu right now.
Yes.
Also,
I know
to chime in. Sorry, Dev.
Yeah. Dude,
Jordan Vogt-Roberts, he actually directed a Destiny 2 trailer back in the day when Cade was still around.
Oh man.
So
Really?
he definitely has.
He's in touch.
Shit. Logan, are you a Gundam kid yourself, dude?
Oh my. Devin got me into Gundam many years ago.
Yeah.
He has exposed me to all the best Gundam animes. So
Oh yeah. Who's your favorite suit?
I don't remember suit by names, but I like more extended universes like the Blood Orphans.
Yes.
That is my favorite Gundam show. I've watched it like 3 times over.
Rex.
The story's so deep in that. So close to my heart.
Man. What about you, Devin? Like, who's your favorite suit that you've had so far?
Ooh.
'Cause mine is Heavy Arms. Heavy Arms has been a classic favorite of mine.
Yeah. I mean, man, I love the Endless Waltz movie so much.
Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Cheers to that, man. I can do that.
Cheers to that. So automatically, I love Zero. So
this is exciting, dude.
Yeah, and I love original Mobile Suit Gundam. There's one I always forget the name of the series, but I remember watching it when I was a kid. He had like the spirit hand. You know what I'm talking about? And it was like a fighting competition where everybody had different like mobile suits and they fought each other for a competition.
Oh, that was so long ago.
Yeah, I just remember how cool that was because
Oh.
the idea of Pacific Rim, you know, like how they connected to their suits and they could fight like in the cockpit. That's what that Gundam series did long before Pacific Rim was a
Right,
thing.
right. Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
dude.
do some research and figure out which one that was. But I mean, yeah, Gundam's tight. I'm big robots fighting. Of course, I want to see that.
Dude, why not? We did a whole ass Godzilla versus Kong review because we love kaiju shit, dude. This is gonna be so sick. And having Vought, like Vought Roberts did a really good job with Kong Skull Island. Like,
yeah, it was a fantastic movie. I actually rewatched it pretty recently, and I forgot John C. Reilly was in it for a little bit.
and he's amazing, and he's fucking, his character is so good in that movie, dude. They did a really good job on Kong Skull Island, so it's like it gives me hope having sort of that replication of like what they did with Kong and how they can sort of migrate into another sort of like kaiju universe, I guess you could say, for lack of better terms, but like having giant monsters fighting each other versus giant robots fighting each other. I feel like those things kind of work. They coincide together, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Like, what if this just ends up joining the extended universe and we were right all along about the Godzilla MonsterVerse?
Holy shit! Then they have to hire us.
Yeah,
they have to hire us, dude.
Kong in Hong Kong.
Kong in Hong Kong. Holy shit. I'm so glad people watch this show. Our next news story here is we can talk about this a little bit. I know we mentioned it earlier in the show, but for the listeners at home, Outriders Inventory Bug is making players angry over losing everything. This comes from Sharif Saeed at VG247. Outriders' troubles with one of its biggest bugs may not yet be over. The Outriders launch has been a series of problems, from server outages that lasted for 2 days, to bugs and constant crashes, to crossplay not working as advertised. It's safe to say things could have gone way smoother, but one particular problem that first reared its ugly head in the demo has now returned. Only its effects are exponentially more disastrous now. That being the inventory bug, which is as dire as it sounds, taking away all of the players' gear and weapons when it occurs and leaving them naked. When the bug...
There's some clothes on still.
I know, I was gonna say it. It's just a funny thought. You just turn on your game, it's just genitals all over the thing.
I mean, we did play Cyberpunk, right?
We did say play, but that was we knew what we were getting into with that. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. There's some bugs in that game. Like, dicks flopping around everywhere on every character.
All over the place, man. All over the place. When the bug was first reported, People Can Fly said it had made a number of fixes between the demo and launch to ensure it doesn't return, and implemented some safeguards to limit its effects should it occur again. When reports of the bug's return were made at launch, People Can Fly released another patch beginning Friday to address it and make several other fixes. Unfortunately, that too was not enough. Over the weekend, the Outriders subreddit has had one problem on its mind: inventory bug. A number of players posted about losing hundreds of hours worth of gear, with the subreddit's first page being dominated by posts with disgruntled players. Some of these posts earned thousands of upvotes, such as those by Reddit user OK_entertainment_112, user Wolphoenix, and others. For its part, People Can Fly promised to restore people's lost items and reward those who played at launch with a free package as an apology. The studio later made a similar statement on Twitter, and Square Enix is collecting player reports in a dedicated Steam forum thread to try and help the team figure out the root cause. Quote, "We are aware and deeply sorry that some users are continuing to encounter an inventory wipe," said People Can Fly. "We are doing everything we can to resolve this issue, both server and game side. Our plan is still to work on a restoration for all affected accounts," end quote. Though the developer has yet to say when affected players can expect their inventories to be restored, a particular Reddit comment has left even more worried. People Can Fly explained that restored items may not have the exact same stats as the lost items, which means that particular roles players manage to earn may not return. Rest in peace, Devin. That's the sound of a broken heart and distress.
Pain.
Pure pain.
Should I refund the game
Pain.
now? Should I refund
No. No.
We're still playing it on Thursday. We're still playing it on Thursday. Yeah. We're just gonna...
before I get into it again, I am starting a new character. It might be the same trickster. It might be a Necronancer. I haven't decided. But my heart.
I know, dude. I could see on your face when you said it, and I had to take a couple of seconds to internally process what you had just told me. And I felt my heart sink, and it wasn't even my character. You know,
I just got to the point where I was getting really into the modding and the customization. I was like, oh, I got this item. I got this rare item. I started getting a bunch of purples, building a badass character. And then I remember we were playing the game and I kept running into that stupid bug when I was doing the Cyclone Slice move. Where if I got hit by a power move like that would stun you, it would make me get stuck in the floor a little bit on my screen, and my character couldn't sprint or anything. So I logged out, and then to my dismay, when I came back in, everything was gone. And then it kicked me from the servers, and I haven't been able to log into that account since.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like it's so bad. I'm glad that People Can Fly are working on it, and I'm glad that they're trying to do everything that they can do. So this isn't us trying to use this news article to shit on them by any means, because we do still love this game.
I like the gameplay loop a lot. I like the game. I like People Can Fly. I love Square Enix. This isn't the first time, a multi-platform online game has done this, but this is the first time it's happened to a product that is also cross-play through all major platforms.
Right.
You know what? They're making it work. I believe that they'll get it fixed. I hope they can do right for everybody, I do want to say that to all the toxic people out there making threats and talking a bunch of smack, big words, fuck you, you're a bitch.
Seriously.
I love everybody else though. So there you go.
Yes.
And there is room to repent, so we're good. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing the game. I hope it doesn't happen to me again. I hope they can get it fixed soon. I did put in to that Reddit chat. I did put in exactly what happened to me. They asked for the time, the dates, everything, and they asked how you were playing and all that. So unfortunately, it seems like there's a lot of other people having the same issue, and I think it was right around the time that happened to me too. So I guess we'll just have to see where it goes from there.
I'm praying it doesn't happen again. I'm praying it doesn't happen to me. I'm praying that we can get through a nice stream on Thursday and play some more of this right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. It's gonna be a really fun time regardless, because we do love this game. I'm just praying that you don't get stabbed in the heart again. You know, I don't want you to get stabbed in the heart again. What happened?
Looks like we had a connection drop. I think we're okay.
We're good. Our boy's back. It was just Logan. He got dropped for a second. That's okay.
For those on the audio, that's what happens when you're live, but we love being live.
It's okay. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Logan, welcome back.
Also, shout out to Blazar Quasar for gifting that 1-tier sub to Biscuit.
Yeah, dude. Blazar, thank you so much. We love you. The end of our days, which might be soon. Let's go ahead and jump into our second segment here. This is going to be our hands-on segment, talking a little bit about what we've been playing and what we've been watching. Devin, Hit us, dude. What's been entertaining you this week, man?
Well, since the Outriders fiasco, I jumped back in Outer Worlds, and that game is just good. I know I say this every episode lately, but yes, that game is good.
Yeah, are you getting close to beating it yet, or?
Yeah. I pretty much just doing all the side quests. I got to this point where I got a mod for one of my guns that essentially it inflicts like dark matter on people when you shoot them, and when they die, they kind of implode and turn into like a 2-second black hole that like pulls itself in, and it's awesome.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. I've been playing Pokemon Sword a lot. I now have 3 badges in the game. I'm pulling along. I just beat the fire gym. That game is actually very good. I should have played it sooner. I've owned that game for over a year and I haven't played it.
Okay.
And other than that, I'm still watching The Servant, and yeah, not a whole lot else going on.
Okay. How's Servant coming out for you? I'm sure you're a few more episodes deep now.
It's trippy. It's trippy, and
is it getting trippier than when you mentioned it on Saturday? Or, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to talk too much about the plot at all, because everybody just go watch the trailer. It's on Apple TV. It's good. It's if you like thrillers, if you like spooky, weird things, little mind-bending twists. I mean, it's M. Night, so not surprised. But
right.
I recommend it a lot. Other than that, yeah, just a lot of Pokemon. Was a lot of Outriders until that happened, and Outer Worlds.
Okay. Sick, dude. Logan, have you been watching or gaming anything recently that you want to talk about, dude?
I'm always on that Rocket League grind. I'm a very competitive gamer, so I like to play ranked games.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm just it's probably the only game I can play on my internet right now, to be completely honest. Until I get fiber. So I've just been grinding Rocket League, and before we moved, we caught up on Winter Soldier, and I can't wait to watch the next 2 episodes.
Oh man, yeah. It was so good.
If you guys are talking about it, I'm gonna leave.
Oh no. We won't. We're good. We Island clapped her ass last week for accidentally dropping a couple little spoiler bits, so we're gonna be better about it this time. So
the Marvel YouTube channel uploaded an hour of the Dancing Zemo meme today. It had 5 million views.
Oh, really?
Of course it did.
I didn't even see that yet. That's amazing. Of
course it did. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. That's good though. Like, have you had any games besides Rocket League that you've been sort of like digging into a whole bunch, or is Rocket League kind of your go-to?
Well, I've really been looking for a new game, so I'm sort of like crossing my fingers Outriders is going to fulfill that gap for me. Other than that, I have a lot of go-to like classics, that I just play on the regular, and they're kind of boring. So
right. Okay, well that's not too bad, dude.
You can talk about Rust. That's hype right now.
Yeah, Rust is hype right now for sure, dude.
Yeah. Well, I grind Destiny 2, I grind Rust. I've been playing a lot of Apex. The game is really good right now.
All hype games. Every single one of those.
Yeah. I haven't jumped on the Apex train just yet, but I know Island and Devin here are trying to get me on there to fuck it up sometime, but
I mean, we got a 3-person squad right here. What's up?
New. You guys are gonna have to carry me because I get worked every time I even try to touch that damn game, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I never played Titanfall 2. So, and it's been years since I played Titanfall 1, so I have no idea how the controls function or anything. So
it's vastly different than Titanfall 2, to tell you the truth. Yeah,
it's all about movement and aim. The game's all about timing. You slide in a door, you slide out. You take one shot, you slide out. Take one shot, you slide out. It's very snappy and it's not like any other type of combat style in any shooter I've ever played before.
For sure. That might be it actually then. 'Cause I mean, like, I played a lot of Siege, like Rainbow Six, and
I love that game.
and it is very different than Siege. Very different than Siege. But yeah, dude, like I'm definitely down to hop on that sometime soon if you guys are. We can probably when's that new update supposed to come out again?
Next season?
Yeah, the next season, I mean. Logan, you want to hit us with that?
Pretty soon. I think it's seasonal. It's like during the year, so Apex update.
See, it's supposed to be season 9, if I remember correctly. I actually just re-downloaded it on my PC and on my Xbox because I'm gonna get back into it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably jump with that downloaded on my system too.
And it's free to play, man. It's free to play, so
why not?
Yeah. I mean, season 8 dropped a few months ago, so it'll be a while before season 9 comes out.
Yeah. Okay.
They did a hot fix today though, so there's some better quality of life stuff.
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. When probably when we're done running some Outriders and stuff, I know there's another game that I talked to you about, Devin, that I was trying to get us to hop on and dink around on for probably one stream night. That'll be really fun. But after we do that, we can probably run some Apex, get Island in there. How big can your parties be?
3. Just 3.
3. Okay, tight. We have our 3-man squad right here. Fuck Island, dude. He's fine. He's got his squad. We'll see him there. See him there.
I'm sure there will be times one of us isn't on.
Yeah. No, dude,
and that goes for everybody else too. If you guys want to play with us, hit us up.
Absolutely. As far as me, I played a little bit more Cozy Grove. And Cozy Grove was a lot of fun. I'm at a point now where I think I'm done with it though, because it is like there's something about the 30 minutes a day that it allows you to play that quickly stretches into like 45 minutes because you can't fucking find anything. I can't find shit on this little hand-drawn island that is super cute and it's adorable and it's great and I love the characters and I love running around and like seeing cute little ghost bears and stuff. But I can't find shit on this damn island anywhere, and it's making what is supposed to be 30 minutes of gameplay turn quickly into like 45 minutes to an hour, and I hate it so much because I want to like this game from the deepest part of my soul, and I can't commit to it more because it just keeps making me frustrated. And I like almost want you guys to play it so you can understand where I'm coming from, because this game doesn't sound like something I should be so fucking upset about, but I am, and I hate it so damn much.
So I've never played that game. I've also never played Stardew Valley, and I've also never played Animal Crossing.
How the hell do you have a Switch and you didn't get Animal Crossing, Devin?
Dude, my wife has like 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing.
Because I play games that are good.
Oh, stop. Animal Crossing's so good. Stop. Says the guy who came in here the other day talking about Maple Story, you fucking asshole.
I said the game that you were playing reminded me of Maple Story.
Yeah, insinuating.
You would like Animal Crossing.
What kind of heartless demon are you to not like Animal Crossing,
I like violent video games. I'm that guy. He would
like it. He would like it if he played it.
He would. He would be sold in an instant, I'm sure. Over here talking about like the gameplay loop and like the repetitiveness of Outriders, and saying that he's not gonna like Animal Crossing. Please, chat, tell him that he needs to do better. He needs to do better, okay? He needs.
Are there guns? Are there slingshots? Are there bow and arrows? Are there anything like that?
I think there's
you catch butterflies and nets. Relax.
Yeah, man. Jesus, not everything has to be taken with Liam Neeson in it. You know what I mean? Like, Devin wants it to be. I saw the look on Devin's face just now where he imagined Taken with Liam Neeson, but in Animal Crossing art. I could see the look on your face.
Look at this. Sierra's gonna try and make me play it now.
Yes, Sierra, do it, please. Thank God. Oh, Blazar in the chat says there are slingshots. Go fuck yourself.
You can fish for sharks, dude. Come on,
bro. Are you kidding me?
Shark.
You can... oh no! You're gonna give me PTSD, dude. My daughter would sing that shit every day. Oh my god. Yes, there's slingshots. Devin, you have to do it. That's your sign.
All right.
That's your sign.
I'm gonna come to your island because I know that's something you can do, and I'm just gonna shoot you with slingshots. We'll have a paintball, or we'll shoot paintballs with slingshots.
Oh my god! Well, so Sierra's gonna make you do it instead. The thing is, though, is and I'm pretty sure you can't do multiple saves on one copy of Animal Crossing, so she's gonna have to make you play with her character.
Ooh,
which means you can't fuck up because she's gonna be mad if you fuck up her island.
You know what that means? I'm probably not gonna play it.
Nah, you're gonna play it. We're gonna make sure of it. I've been so last Saturday I mentioned that I was watching Euphoria on HBO Max, the show with the wonderful Zendaya on it, and I finally got to finish it. I finished it and I watched the 2 bonus episodes that come in after it, and I cannot express enough how much I love this fucking show now that I've watched like the 2 bonus episodes, because the 2 bonus episodes are based off the 2 main characters of the story, and they sort of glimpse into how they're handling the aftermath of what happens in the first season of the show. And holy fuck, boys, I'm telling you, this show gets you in the feely heelies, and you're just strolling down the street in those feely heelies, okay? And I'm like up at like 2 a.m. eating like Spam sandwiches with like little tiny tears falling down my fat cheeks, and I cannot tell you enough how much that means to me, coming from a show on HBO Max that I was not expecting to be that good. Again, for listeners at home, Devin, Logan, if you guys haven't watched the show yet, definitely check out at least the first couple of episodes, because I was sold on it because I'm into the, teen drama stuff that's, kind of super messed up, but but it's a good show. It's gonna hit your heart in ways that I haven't been hit since playing The Last of Us Part 2. And it's got a way of screwing with your emotions pretty hard when you start getting invested in some of these characters. It's a pretty good show. I'm trying to figure out what show oh Jesus, I on my desk. I'm trying to think of what show I want to watch next, though, because I kind of go in this routine here of like what stuff I want to do. So chat, please, if you guys get a chance, recommend me some shows, because I'm trying to figure some of that stuff out. Me and my partner also watch, because me and Ashley, we've been going through all of the MCU movies for the past like 2, almost 3 months now. And we finally got to Spider-Man Far From Home last night. And she loved it. Oh, that movie's so good. Good.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't watched that movie in a while, actually.
That movie is the most fun I feel like you can have in a Marvel movie.
Big time agree. You can only buy it on Amazon, though. You can't rent it right now.
Oh, you can't rent it? I mean, you could probably rent it on like the Microsoft Marketplace or PlayStation Marketplace.
There you go. Yeah. I just do all my movie renting on Amazon because I don't like giving them too much money, but just the right amount of money that I can still get what I want and not, line Bezos's pockets. But
yeah,
eventually.
Hey, yeah,
go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, I was just gonna reply to Larry and let him know that A Silent Voice is good, and I've had that recommended to me by quite a few people. Ooh. So props on that one. It is a drama anime on Netflix. You should watch that or no.
Okay. Logan, what were you saying though?
I was saying that eventually all these the Marvel collection is going to be on Disney Plus, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a majority of it is just like, I don't know when that means Spider-Man's going to be a part of it too.
Well, Sony is, who Sony is.
Yeah.
And I definitely see in the future Disney Marvel buying the rights back. There's no way they're not going to let that happen.
I sure hope so. I really do. It'd be nice to just get as much Spider-Man as we possibly want to get, any amount with no limit.
Did you hear the Spider-Man rumors?
Which ones? There's a lot.
About Tobey Maguire being cast.
Yeah, and Andrew
yeah.
Garfield. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kirsten Dunst.
I know, dude. There's oh my god, man. The next Spider-Man movie has so much potential to be extra hype or like extra not hype. And it like stresses me out.
I'm really wondering. So I know that Sony is kind of taking a big lead on this next Spider-Man movie, but I wonder if it has anything to do, because I know we're supposed to be getting Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as well. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. And I also wonder if it has anything to do with Wanda bending reality. So there's a lot happening kind of all at the same time. That's like,
Kevin Feige, he did say that the shows are not going to develop any major plot points for the movies.
Yeah, but there is, Doctor Strange is a movie. It is the Multiverse of Madness. So multiverses.
We'll see, definitely for sure. Like as we get a little bit closer. I mean, we still have, what is it, 4 more episodes of Falcon the Winter Soldier. There's still a lot of stuff that could potentially happen in that. 2? Is it 2?
Yeah,
it's 2 already.
It's a 6-episode series, and from my understanding, it's only supposed to be this one season.
Ugh. Yeah. I think that's what they're doing with all of them. I believe all the Marvel shows, at least for now. I'm hype on Loki, dude. That's gonna be fun.
Loki looks
amazing.
Great.
It looks so good, dude.
The Time Police? Are you kidding me? That's such a great concept.
With Owen Wilson?
Yeah, Owen Wilson.
Wow.
I love Owen Wilson. Wow.
You're so powerful.
Wow.
You're so dominant.
Wow.
The files are in the computer.
They're in the computer? That movie is fucking legendary. Zoolander. Can we have like a Zoolander watch party sometime?
Absolutely.
I love that movie so damn much, dude.
Is this a school for ants?
And like David Bowie's like random cameo in there, you know?
What a great movie.
Shit, dude. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, that's kind of all I've been really watching, is just kind of burning through more of the MCU stuff with Ashley. Now that we're done with Spider-Man, we're going to be hopping into WandaVision here next week, I believe, and then straight into Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then she will finally be caught up all the way, and I won't have to feel bad watching new Marvel content without her anymore. I'm super hype on it. With that said, let's go ahead and go into our final segment here, which is actually a little bit different from what we're usually doing. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about things that we're wanting to do with Good Kraken and things that we're planning to do with Good Kraken for the wonderful viewers that we have tonight, and for our listeners that we have going into the future after the show's been posted. There is a lot of fun stuff that we have discussed as a team and as homies that we want to do with this damn show that are going to be a lot of fun. And we're stoked for you listeners to be able to get a chance to experience it. On our Tuesday shows, it's going to be very much this, just us hanging out, us talking, video game news and movie news and all the wonderful nerdy things that we love, just way more lax than usual. And then Saturdays, we plan on having a guest on every Saturday if we can help it. More often than not, a marginalized person, so that we can, highlight their marginalized perspective, because that is the importance of what this show started out being, and that is what we were wanting to continue to do going forward. Thursday nights, we're going to be doing gameplay streams of whichever on game we feel is going to be fun for viewers to hang out and watch us play and enjoy seeing gameplay of. I know that Devin, you have your personal streaming stuff set up now too. and ready to go, we can definitely do, solo streams and stuff. Like if you ever wanted to after our 1 o'clock show on Saturdays or something like that, I think that'd be really dope too.
Yeah.
Especially because like there's like you being on the Xbox side of things and me being on the PlayStation side of things, like we'll definitely have like sort of separate solo thing like showcases that we'll be doing, like whether it be through Good Kraken or just your personal stuff. And so it'll be dope. Yeah. Larry's asking you to plug your Twitch.
It's my name, Brevin the Dude. I literally just made this account. So you can see me in chat, and I'll just say heyo real quick, and you can just go follow that channel. It is getting built right now, but I just got a new capture card. I got a Series X. I also got a 3060 GPU. So I'm gonna do a lot of streaming here soon.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be hot shit, dude. I'm stoked to see it too, because you're gonna have a lot of fun doing this stuff, man. You're gonna have a really good time. And also too, like I wouldn't mind like just like coming in on games that like you haven't played or whatever, and just like sitting in on them with you too. Like I could just be your cheerleader off to the side, giving you commentary.
Please do.
Stuff. I am so down. I'm
do
so
it while we
down.
play Resident Evil 8.
Oh, yo. I mean, like we're definitely playing Resident Evil 8. You might have to sit in for me playing Resident Evil 7 though, because I that game fucked me up a little bit when I would play it, because I'm in my old age now, okay, quote unquote old age. I don't do well with horror games anymore. All right, I tried going back and playing The Evil Within, and there's just something about like the combination of me being 30 and being slightly overweight that like doesn't work well with my heart, I'm not trying to make excuses here, but Larry in the chat's talking about Dead Space. Devin, our horror game of our lives. Oh, that game is our baby.
Dead Space 2 is one of my favorite games I've ever played in my life.
It is. That game is so damn good. So damn good. Unbelievable. And I'm wanting them to make another one, but they probably won't.
Yeah, but there's the Callisto Protocol coming out that is the same team as the Dead Space team. And if you've not seen that trailer, then you're failing.
Yep. We definitely deserve another Dead Space. It's kind of like harkens to like the Back 4 Blood thing, like we wanted a Left 4 Dead, we wanted another Left 4 Dead, but is it the same when it's a different name? You know what I mean? I think
it's going to be better.
Speaking of new games, or
okay,
yep. Have you guys seen the Day Before trailer?
Holy shit! Okay,
yeah, that looks like my dream game.
I am a diehard fan of The Division, and it's the same developers of The Division, the same mechanics, the same like gameplay style, everything as far as I've seen. It looks amazing. Logan, I am going to play the shit out of that with you. Oh my God, it's going to be so good, dude. Devin, are you going to hop on that with us?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? DayZ, of course, I'll play that game.
Dude, I was describing a game to Devin like a few months ago, and it's this game. Like, it's this game. This open world, looter shooter, but survival aspects, like, oh my God.
Like, I cannot believe it took them this long to give us this, but I'm very glad that they did and waited for the next gen stuff to start kind of pushing out, because now it means it's going to look real dope.
Oh,
I mean, I am an avid Rust player. I've got 1,500 hours into Rust. This is just like modern Rust to me. Like, that's all this is, like, beautiful. Ugh, everything. Chef's kiss.
God, guys. So, well, listeners, you can expect a Day Before stream from us. That's for damn sure. Like, we're going to be playing the hell out of that game. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep when that game comes out, because I'm so damn hype on it. Because, like The Division, like, had a lot of like DLC stuff that came out that was like had a few missions that were super like dark and creepy, and I like always had it in the back of my mind like it would be so dope if they just put fucking zombies in this game. It would be exactly what we want it to be, and lo behold, they're fucking doing it. And my birthday is all year long when that damn game comes out. So I am so damn hype on that shit. Holy hell. To kind of segue into like talking a little bit more about the show itself, for you listeners at home, you guys have been amazing subscribing to the channel, gifting subscriptions to your friends and other people in the chat. Blazar was saying earlier that they had no clue who they actually gifted the sub to, but congratulations anyways, which is okay. That's totally fine. Thank you, Blazar, so much. You're the best. It is you listeners have been awesome. You guys have been amazing. Our family and friends and all of you that we don't even know personally and will happily love to know you guys personally, have been so supportive of the show and what's been going on. We've had some really great episodes that have done extremely well, and we are excited to keep pushing out content for you guys to come in and hang out and watch and listen to. And so it's gonna be a fun time. Make sure that when you guys come into the chat and stuff, just understand that like we're doing a podcast show, so we aren't going to be quite as engaged in the chat as we usually would be if we were like solo streaming like gameplay and stuff. Because what we saw on last Thursday when we were streaming Outriders is that we were super engaged with the chat and it was awesome. They had a great time, but that's when we're, playing a game. That's a completely different story. Talking about like discussions of video games and stuff, we have to have our focus on each other and on the conversation. So please, guys, if you come in for a podcast episode, please be patient. We love you guys. We're not ignoring you. I promise. We can see you guys in the comments and stuff. So,
now, I'll definitely reply to people in the chat, as text.
Yeah, and that's what Logan here is here to do, is kind of like hang out with you guys in the community as well while the show is running and stuff too. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time until Logan has to start taking like timestamp codes and stuff while we're doing the show. That takes like a half a second, which is fine. We'll get there as we get there.
Yeah.
Also too though, like there's some really great content ideas, and like generally speaking that I know me and Devin have sort of like loosely talked about that I've kind of had sitting in the back of my mind as well too. There's lots of really, really cool stuff that we're going to be doing going forward. But for now, yes, our shows are Tuesday and Saturday for the podcast, and Thursday nights, and potentially Saturday afternoons, evenings for us doing more gameplay and stuff, like some more like gameplay focused streams rather than podcast streams. So, and I'm sure me and Devin and Logan are more than happy to play some more video games on camera for you guys to be able to experience that stuff. So also too, listeners in the chat, if you guys have any sort of like content that you guys want to see, definitely like drop that in, because we'd love to have your guys' opinions too, so and having Logan here is going to be awesome to be able to have that third person sort of like handle being that secondary voice underneath me and Devin's bullshit, because me and Devin have a lot of bullshit as per that edit that I put out earlier on today.
Pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
it was great, dude. I was like, I cut it up while I was on my like lunch break at work, and I was like making it, and was like, this is fucking great. I can't stop laughing at this because I kept like replaying it, and it would stop. It would like it freeze up on this one scene of Devin being like. And it would kill me every single fucking time, which is funny because that's like a classic Devin face. I feel like Devin, like a lot of times, is kind of like, or like I love it, dude.
I have a face.
I know, right? That's okay. I honestly just look lost all the time. That's okay. That's that's what we do in here. Devin, dude, like what kind of like content do you well, actually not content. What kind of stuff do you want to bring the listeners? You want to thank anybody, talk to people, like
I just want to thank everybody for, being here almost every episode. I've been seeing Blazar, Quasar, and Average Larry. Like, huge shout out to you guys. Biscuit, like all of you guys have been here. My wonderful partner Sierra has been popping in. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. We're really doing this because we just like having these conversations and we like having other people be a part of it. I'm really stoked that Logan's joined us. He's one of my best friends in real life, and I'm excited because him and I have actually been talking about wanting to podcast for the last year now. And big thanks to you, Ernell, for getting this all set up and having us be a part of it. This is awesome. I'm excited to see what we do with everybody, and I'm stoked that we have a community to be a part of it with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Logan, did you have anything you wanted to add, dude? Or
I'm just happy to be here, man. I can't wait to see where we go. Let's just have some fun, hang out, talk.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. This is gonna be the core of our content going forward. Like, this is a podcast channel. This will be the core of our content. We will be doing some pretty fun stuff in the future as far as regards to like different formats of content. Like we'll be talking about doing one full episode that's dedicated to like one full topic that has to do with video games or movies or something like that. Ooh, God, I snorted. Oh, gross. We will be doing more like movie review stuff, TV show review stuff. Like I'm sure our Falcon and Winter Soldier episode is more than likely just going to be 2 hours of us talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm sure because me, you, Logan, Genesee, who we're gonna have come back to talk about that. All of us love the MCU, and it's gonna be so easy for us to just derail and go off the tracks and go bonkers on that. So definitely anything that has to do with like MCU stuff is gonna have to be like a solo episode dedicated to that specific thing. But we eventually too, like if we get to a point where like we have enough subscribers and enough followers and enough people that are like interested in the show, we can start looking at doing an additional like day out of the week that we can look into doing fucking Sunday evenings or some shit. We'll figure it out when we get there. But if people want more content, we'll give people more content. It'll be a fun time. Even stuff that's like not necessarily like live streamed. There's stuff that we can put out and record after the show on Tuesday and just put it out on YouTube the next day. And we do have plans on setting up a Patreon as well for any of our homies and viewers at home that are interested in supporting us further than just subscribing to Twitch, or if they're not really using Twitch or anything like that. We will be setting up a Patreon for people to get exclusive benefits and some exclusive content that you will not be able to find here on twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, and won't be able to find on YouTube or podcast services until way late. So if you want early access to exclusive content and stuff, we will definitely be setting up a Patreon and such for you guys to be able to gain access for that. So other than that though, I feel like that kind of like covers our bases. Really, I just wanted to kind of take a moment to like talk a little bit about some stuff that we're wanting to do and planning to do. I think it'd also be awesome to do like we gotta get Devin like super drunk and do like video game like review like quick hit like discussions,
like drunk history style.
Yeah, Logan feels me on this, dude.
Absolutely. I would love to edit that.
Right, that'll be good stuff. I would love to edit that. Yeah, I'm so down for Logan to just like get his hands all sweaty over a video. Devin just pissed drunk talking about like, I don't know, Cozy Cove, Animal Crossing, talking about Animal Crossing, dude. It doesn't have slingshots. Anyways, everyone, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, because this was the Good Kraken Podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized peoples, giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you enjoyed the show, you can support us by subscribing below this video or going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch channel and clicking that bell and the big juicy red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken and leaving a review there. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you guys so much. And until next time, play Animal Crossing, apparently.
Oh, shit.
There's
Keep it cracking, y'all.
Keep it cracking. There's no slingshots.